Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have another 2v2 Iron Man. It's going to be $100 per team, so the winning team will win 100 and the losing team will lose 100. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out the Coliseum Discord, link down below at the very top of the description, if you want to go ahead and plan anything like this in the future. And then we're going to have N3sh on team 1 versus that's Game Gabe on team 2. Then we will go ahead and we're going to see that's Game Gabe win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And they will decide to go first. 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands. We have D-Barrier, Curse, Strike, Lord, Torrential playing D-Barrier in the main. Which I guess is like fair enough in a deck like this. It can kind of work. You know how like the interaction with like Strike, Torrential. I guess it could kind of work like D-Barrier, Torrential. You could like negate Floor with this. Then they have Vishuda, Emergence, Vishuda, Imperm, Ash Blossom. So their hand, it works here. It's not the greatest hand, but for sure works. Go ahead, search Mo Yi, and then normal summon Mo Yi effect, reveal Vishuda, summon out the token. And then they can go ahead, get rid of those, go for Grandmaster, and then Mo Yi, Grandmaster. They're going to draw Long Young, go search Blackout. It's a pretty good draw off Mo Yi. And then summon out Long Young, summon out the token. Then just go ahead, get rid of those, and then that's going to summon out Floor, effect, burn for 12, and then set Imperm, set Blackout, pass, draw Skill Drain, and then they're going to go ahead and use Lord effect, target Floor, so, you know, force its effect out. Then go ahead, activate Cursed, and then use it, pay 8, feel great. So they could have started out with Cursed, but I guess they didn't want it to get negated by Floor. They're going to go ahead, pay 8, chain Ash Blossom, Lord effect, get rid of that, summon. So Ash Blossom stopped an interruption there, because that would have just been Conquistador next turn. So Curse go dump, and then Curse is going to dump Wakero, battle phase, attack over the Grandmaster, and then main phase 2. They are going to go ahead, set end phase Wakero, decides to not set Torrential, and then set Scarlet, pass, draw Protos. If they really want to standby phase, they could tag Floor out, and then like summon something back, summon back like Mo Yi, and then they have like Blackout there. Yeah, they're gonna go ahead, Floor effect, target Mo Yi. And then we're going to see N3sh go ahead and Chainsaw him, strike to that, shut that down, and then activate Vishuda. So special summon, then get rid of that, go for Mo Yi. They don't really have a lot here. So they're going to Vishuda effect, target D-Barrier, chain call Synchro. My internet is bad. Wait for my okay in chat because I might lag. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do if you're lagging. Just be like, hey, don't continue play until I say okay to every action. Then they're going to banish, summon out Protos, Protos effect called Light, and then they're going to chain Scarlet, summon out Lord from deck. So they just want to go ahead and do that here, otherwise they can't activate this. This will still be destroyed though. This one won't, because it can't be destroyed by card effects right now. Pass, draw D-Barrier. Then they're going to go ahead and they're going to battle phase, attack Monk. Main phase 2, Scarlet goes set. And then Scarlet's going to set the Conquistador. Anything on res, question mark? They said that's okay. And then Lord effect, get rid of Conquistador, add itself back. And then use the effect to out Protos, to let this go. So it's like pretty easy reads on like what the sets are. Like you know there's Blackout, and then you can like assume this is like Imperm, or maybe Droplet. Probably not though, right? Because they would have used it to like protect Grandmaster the first turn. Yeah, so it's Imperm. And then set D-Barrier, end phase Conquistador, go set Scarlet, pass, draw Emergence. Then activate that, so that's just not going to do anything versus D-Barrier. Go search Tai. And then normal summon Tai effect, banish from the graveyard, go ahead, summon out the token, and then activate, call Synchro. Now, they do have Vishuda. They could go ahead and use that. Yeah, they're going to activate Vishuda, bounce to Golden Lord, battle phase, try to attack, activate Scarlet, summon back out Lord, pass, draw Solemn Strike, and then switch to attack, Lord effect, out Tai, battle phase, out the token, and then Scarlet, set Conquistador, and then just go ahead, pass. They draw Ecclesia. So they've been having good top decks, like stuff that let them play. But N3sh has been able to set up like an interruption for the top deck each turn. So they're going to go ahead and summon out Long Young. And then just pass. Oh, okay, so they only play one Tai in their list. Well, I guess maybe they'd play more, but they don't want to go ahead and like summon Tai there knowing that it's just going to get popped, because then it's going to make like other Ecclesias and Emergence just not do anything. Okay, that makes sense. This sets up Blackout. Pass. Draws the Extravagance. Okay, that's really good. I'll go ahead, use that. Draw 2. And they draw into a Scarlet and Strike. Yeah, that's really good. Also, I like the Win Imdung package. And then activate Conquistador, chain Blackout, pop the field, set, get rid of it for Golden Lord. Scarlet, go set Conquistador, battle phase attack. I mean, we probably should have attacked and then did that, but they realized that they win here. They are just going to pass. Draws Long Young, going on into game 2 now. We are going to see SwordSoul decide to go first, opening hands. We have Solemn Strike, Extravagance, Punishment Strike, Wakero. They have Adara, Ashina, Red Reboot, Long Young, Adara. That's game. It's crazy how good this card is. Like going first or second against the trap deck, this is just going to shut them down. So special summon, get rid of that, go for Monk. Like, I don't know why this card is even at 1. Like, this card is just broken. This card should have just, like, it went from 3 to 1. Like, it should have just been banned. Like, this card is honestly just way too good. There's a lot of cards at 1 that just, like, shouldn't be at 1. You know? But banish to go ahead and summon. Yep, go ahead, summon out the Vishuda. Then slap those into the Grandmaster effect. And then that will go search, grab the Emergence. And then banish, Adara, add back Ashina, and then pass. So they're trying to play around like Sphere mode here. They draw Extravagance for turn, unfortunately. And then activate, go banish. And then draw. Draws into Ice Dragon's Prison and strikes, so none of these do anything. Set 5 cards, it'll lose to reboot, pass, draw Ash Blossom. Vishuda affect the bounce, trying to hit the judgment. Discard, special summon, bring out token, strike, red reboot, admitting defeat. So moving on to game 3 now. We're going to go ahead and we are going to see the Eldritch deck. N3sh go first. Opening hands, we have Wakero, Golden Lord, Extravagance, Cursed, and Ice Dragon's Prison. They have Adara, Lightning Storm, Vishuda, Ashina, Desires. Okay, so their hand's actually pretty good against something like this. So far, Lightning Storm is just game. Will they draw a way to stop it? Yep. Oh, it's just so good, too. Like, they drew a way to stop Lightning Storm and Strike. Then activate Cursed, pay 8, feel great, go search out Conquistador. And then Lord effect, out Cursed, Cursed effect, go dump Wakero. And then set, end phase Wakero. Go ahead and set Scarlet. Okay, so trying to play around like dotKuro maybe by dumping an extra 1 to grave. Pass, draw Ecclesia, and then activate Desires. Maybe they just don't want to draw this like ever. And they're like, okay, just dump it to graveyard. Like the game's not going to last that long. You know, the game's decided within like the first like turn or 2, realistically. Go banish 10. See Lightning Storm banished there. They're playing the 5. There's no way. They're actually playing the fire. Okay. Fire one's cool. Wind one is cool. Water. They're all level 4, so they all really like achieve the same thing, or just being the level 4s. The water one's really cool. Works with like Baxia pop. The wind one and fire one work with Baxia spin more. The wind one works better with Protos. The fire one is probably just like better than the wind one in most scenarios, but the fact that its attribute is just wrong, like, doesn't help as much because it doesn't help with Protoss at all. And then also like Long Young is also a fire. I guess you could say Tai is also a wind, but they're gonna go ahead. We see Cosmic there too. That could be a pretty solid draw. Draw Tai Yadara. Then Lightning Storm hit back row. Chain Judgment. Then activate Ashina. Special summon out. They don't have a Floodgate here. We will see Ice Dragon's Prison trade very fine into this low. They'll definitely be trading with like 2 cards. Well, I guess they'll still have Monk on board, but hey, I'm okay with that. They're probably okay with that. Yeah, Ice Dragon's Prison, go banish. And then special summon out the Vishuda. Turn that into a Monk. Thinking here, they let it go. And then activate Vishuda effect, banish itself, target Solemn Strike. They're going to chain Scarlet. So the reason why they're chaining Scarlet in response to Vishuda targeting is to play around Ash Blossom. If the opponent has Ash Blossom, they just chain Solemn Strike to negate it. So go ahead, summon out Lord. The opponent could honestly pick up on this and realize that this is Solemn Strike if they just like think this through a little bit. So yeah, they know it's Strike in hand now. Then go ahead, get rid of those. Go for Shaman. Shaman effect, discard Otara, special summon back out Monk on res. You're gonna let that go. Otara banish to try to add back Ashina. And then Ashina banish to go summon. It's gonna summon out Vishuda. Maybe they just play this different, and like when they have 2 monks on board, link those off, summon Shaman, normal summon out Tai, and then I guess they just pop token. But then yeah, it's tough. I wonder what they play in their extra deck. I don't think there was a... Was there a way to win? No. But they're going to go ahead attack. Conquistador pop. Like in that scenario, I don't think there was. So they're going to go ahead, summon effect, banish Monk, bring out token, turn those into a Draco Berserker. And then Tai, go dump Ashina from the deck. And then end phase Wakero, set Scarlet, pass, draw Scarlet. And then they're going to get rid of that, go for Umdunk. Vishuda points to it. Battle phase attack, effect pop it. And then Lord attack. Then main phase 2, Scarlet goes set. And then set from hand. Then just pass, draw Ecclesia. Not a good draw since they already have an Ecclesia and it's once per turn. They're going to turn Draco Berserker into Monk. And then on summon, they're going to Conquistador pop, special summon out Ecclesia effect, tribute to go summon. And then I'll go ahead and summon out the Tai effect, banish from graveyard, chain Solemn Strike, and that's game. GG, I misplayed. Yeah, you had a last turn with Tai. Did they? Looks like you just summon it, effect banish, bring out token, Conquistador pop token. They have Shaman Tai. I guess they were at 36. I guess it depends what's in their extra deck at that point, right? Because you could like Shaman, discard, special summon back out Monk. They wouldn't have another Monk in graveyard because Tai, you would have banished it. But you'd still have 1 pop. You would turn Tai and Shaman into Draco, the Link 3. Effect pop, but the problem is you only have 1 normal because you have to banish Monk. I don't know how they win that. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch over this some other time. Probably had a way to win it, but I think in like that exact scenario that they put themselves in, I don't know if there was. But Going on to the next one, we're going to see Pack up next. So we're going to see N3sh versus Packawat. And then we will go ahead and we're going to go ahead and see N3sh win the rock, paper, scissors shoot. That's huge. They're going to go first. 40 versus 44. Opening hands, we have Torrential, D-Barrier, Extravagance, Punishment. Oh my gosh. They just need to see an Eldritch card now. And they have Chalice, Vishuda, Ashina, Moi, Ecclesia. So go ahead, activate Extravagance, go Banish, Banish 6. And then draw. Nope, they don't see an Eldritch card yet. Activate. They do draw like a draw 2 for next turn though, which is very solid. Draw Otara. Then go ahead, Ashina effect, special summon itself out. On that summon, TC Boo, special summon, go set from deck, set Scarlet. Cam against his own deck. This is the ultimate meme. I did invent that deck. He's trolling it. So he just held this. Going on to the next game, we will go ahead and we are going to see, I guess it's just Cam go first. Opening hands, we have Wakero, Extravagance, Strike, Conquistador, Ice Dragon's Prison. They have Heavenly Dragon, Circle, Moi, Judgment, Desires, and Ashina. And then activate Desires, go Banish. So Banish 10, draw 2. Also, the Judgment's a pretty good draw. They draw into an Ecclesia and Blackout. Blackout's also a pretty good draw. They are playing multiple Blackout. I disagree with multiple Blackout to a whole different degree. I don't like this card. Like, I don't know. And like the people that are like, oh, but you want to draw it. It's like, okay, if you want to draw it, then why aren't you playing 3 of it? Because like the 2 of it just wouldn't make sense. Like if you really want to draw the card, you'd play 3. It's not, you play 3 Bird Call because you want to see it. You don't play 2 Bird Call because you want to see it, you know? It's like the argument off Desires doesn't really make sense because like, you know, mathematically you're not really banishing this every single time. It's kind of like unlucky if you're banishing it. And these players are playing like 44 cards too, so even lowers the chance of banishing it off of Desires. Then they're going to go ahead, special summon out Ashina, normal summon Moi effect, reveal Blackout, bring out the token. And then get rid of those, go for Grandmaster Moi, draw Ecclesia, go search. And then now we'll go ahead and grab Long Young. And then get rid of that, go for Monk, effect, banish, special summon out the Otara. Get rid of that, go for Monk, banish Otara, add back Ashina. And then they're going to set, pass, so they decide to, you know, not go ahead and, like, activate Long Young. Trying to summon out Supreme, they draw TC Boo. Then activate Extravagance, go Banish. Banish 6, draw 2. Draws Extravagance, Wakero. Yeah, like, we know there's Ecclesia in the deck somewhere. They might not even play, like, Natter's Servant. They could just play, like, you know, the punishments, and then playing Ecclesia. It also makes the Invoke matchup better because you can dump this, and then, like, off their Maximus, and then you get the effect with summon Ecclesia, grab punishments, like a free card, or they like Macabre Negate, and you're putting them down a card, so it's a free card. You could also just, like, punishment, dump this, pop something, grab Ecclesia, and then Ecclesia, grab another punishment. So, set 5. Try to pass. They're going to Heavenly Dragon Circle, tribute off a Monk to go ahead and add Protos, and then pass, draw Desires. So they didn't want to use Blackout yet, probably just trying to like specifically like hit Floodgate with it. Draw Desires, go to main phase, Heavenly Dragon Circle effect, banish to go search, go grab out Vishuda. Then summon Ecclesia, tribute, they let this go. So that will summon out Tai. Then Tai effect, banish, this goes through, bring out token. Then activate Desires, go banish, draw. Banish, then draws into Otara and Vessel. We see Twin there, that would have been really good. Then go ahead, get rid of those, go for Baxia. Baxia will be met with Solemn Strike there. And then Chain Judgment. Yeah, that's very, very solid. Baxia to go ahead and try to spin back. They're going to chain TC Boo. Then in response, chain Blackout to pop the other two. So trying to out all of them there, and they admit defeat. Going on into game 3 now. We will go ahead and see N3sh choose to go first. Opening hands, we have Punishment, Extravagance, Curse, Judgment, TC Boo. Oh, so good. And they have Engine too. Oh. They have Long Young, Adara, Vessel, Emergence, Moe, so their hand doesn't actually do anything here. Activate Extravagance, go Banish, and then draw Judgment. You know, I was going to be like, the opponent needs to, like, draw Desires, them not negate Desires, like, they wouldn't negate it, and then draw into, like, double Lightning Storm or something. But now that doesn't even do it. I'm cursed, bro. Cursed Eldlin. Cursed. Activate, and then pay, feel great, go search, grab Conquistador, and then summon out Ecclesia. Ecclesia, effect goes search, and then now we'll go grab Punishment. Then set 4, pass. Okay, yeah, you don't really need a set Conquistador, because if you do set this card, then you are losing one more interruption, in case if your opponent can play through, and then also next turn you have Curse to go grab Lord to like make your Eldritch Engine live anyways. And it'll be live just as quick doing that. Adara summon itself out. And then on summon activate TC Boo. Cool. Pass. Draw D barrier. Then main phase. Pay 8, feel great. Go grab the Golden Lord. Golden Lord effect, out Adara. Golden Lord special summon itself out, getting rid of Curse. Curse, go dump Walk Hero. Battle phase. 5,000 damage. You know, really applying the pressure here. Draws Ashina. Cool. Ashina goes summon itself out. They have Punishment out Ashina on their turn, or during the end phase or something, so that way they can just go for game. Activate Emergence, go search Tai, and then end phase Punishment. Like, this was searched, like, they knew it was there, but they couldn't do anything about it. Skillful, GG. Nice. I wanted this set 5 pass. GG. Hey, I mean, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, they did win there. They did win. So we're going to see Team 1, N3sh's team, go ahead and win the $100. And we're going to see Team 2 go ahead and lose $100. The SwordSoul team does go down to the Eldritch squad. Or I guess just N3sh. I mean, the second player was probably just playing like SwordSoul or something. But we'll never know. We'll never know. God, this hand was so good. Like, TC Boo plus, like, Judgment. Floodgates are so dumb. Like, these cards, like, trap cards you can trade evenly against, you just can't. You can't. Like, TC Boo by itself shut down the opponent completely. Floodgates are wild. They're actually just so good. This card's so good. And it's at 3, too. Like, it's a very good Floodgate, and it's at 3. So, like, you draw it, like, a lot. It's a dumb card. But seeing how long the match was, yeah, it was a quick match. But with all that being said, again, make sure to go check out the Coliseum, linked down below in the description if you want to go ahead and play in any other future tourneys, Ironmans, wagers, anything like that. All those hosted nonstop. Literally, you can find an Ironman at 2 a.m. if you want to. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.